Alright, what I'm going to be talking about today a little bit is recounting some of the ill-natured people that surround me in my life. It's gotten to a point where really I just feel like I really just need to just talk about it, you know? And so it occurred to me that I could do this YouTube video and that may help. But man, it's like far and wide, you know? I mean, it's gotten to a point where there's so many people that I almost hesitate to talk about some of them because it's like family, and then it's like not even family, but people that are part of the family, or like married into the family, and like you expect a certain type of behavior out of them, they don't give it. You know, then you got to go through all the emotions of betrayal. You know, I feel like I'm betraying somebody because I'm out in the open talking about them, you know. And it's just a nightmare, you know. It's just a nightmare. And it sucks. It's like, why do I have to go through this, you know? And I mean, it's just, I'll just start out talking about, we had a guy who's kind of like a member of the family in a way. At least he was family of family. It's my dad's, well, it's my first cousin's father. And he's been working for my dad for about 30 years. I know him real well. When I was a kid, I thought he was my uncle. I didn't understand relationships and stuff. He was married to my aunt. I thought he was my uncle, so I called him my uncle. And then until when they got divorced, I stopped, but I've always cared about him. I just don't know if I knew how much I really cared about him until he died. But here it is, he's been dead for a couple days now. He was 56, died of a heart attack. Emergency room didn't get to him fast enough. The hospital didn't dispatch fast enough. They were only about 5 minutes from the hospital. They didn't get there for about an hour. Just to make sure he was dead, I guess. I mean, population reduction, you know. I mean, George Bush, when he was president of the United States, I mean, every single year, gave more money to third world countries every single year for population reduction. You know, too many people. You know, I mean, a week after we landed on the moon, he was talking to Congress about how the black population in America is growing too fast. A week after we landed on the moon. Whatever. I mean, they do say we got too many people. I mean, John Rockefeller or David J. Rockefeller, you know, sat there and told everybody we need to get all kind of shots for the kids. And let me tell you something: if a family member is getting down to the last and they're just not going to have a great life, we just need to have a panel come in and decide whether or not that person really needs to be let go or, you know, sustain life, or not your family. You're not your family anymore. No, they want to kill us off. And in my opinion, they are killing us off. When the guy got to the hospital, he was still moving. So how the hell do y'all automatically become brain dead? That's what I'd like to know, because I think somebody fucking did it. To him. And man, it fucks me up. Maybe it's because I was too outspoken against the government. You know, maybe I ought to carry a wreath of shame on my life. You know what I mean? Or maybe I should realize that wait a second, we're all dead anyway if I don't keep trying. If that isn't the general consensus within the population that we have to keep going anyway, we're all dead. So I mean, what should I do, man? Should I just say fuck it and blow my fucking brains out? Anyways, the point of the story... Fuck! Anyways, excuse me. Point of the story is, within a couple days of him being dead, I get a text message from my dad's in-house attorney who says, somebody said that you said you were in there demanding a more fuel-efficient truck, Tanner. I hope that isn't true. So he gave the president of the company, said that supposedly somebody wouldn't And that's suspicious in my opinion. Why wouldn't you tell me who said it? You know? Unless you don't believe the story and you'd like to protect that person. Well, I've already done a whole fucking video about him, you know, making up stuff about me, you know, that I didn't do all the stuff I claim I did for the company, even though my name's in the credits of our marketing videos. And the company said I didn't do it, you know? And it was like, and just all the stuff he's done and showed up and done against us and stuff. And I can't even go through it all again. It's so disgusting. I've already gone through it. You know, and the dude, so I called up the woman who supposedly I demanded the truck from. It wouldn't say who said that I demanded it, but I wanted to find out, you know, so I recorded the conversation. I called up her and I said, somebody said that I said I was demanding a more fuel efficient truck from you. Do you know anything about that? And she said, no, somebody said that you called your dad and said your truck was getting 10 miles to the gallon, but didn't say anybody was demanding anything. Well, I recorded that. And then I called, and then I sent a text to Jerry telling him, probably shouldn't say his name, whatever. I told him, or maybe I should, I mean, maybe they'll keep him alive forever, I mean, who knows. So anyway, sent the text to him, and he said, let's just keep this between us. And I was like, boom, that message was sent on to my dad immediately. Yeah, right, you know, I'm going to keep that between us, that people are making stuff up about me, and I'm supposed to be protecting these people. Y'all can kiss my ass, you know? So I told my dad, I said, you can see I can show you the text messages myself, or I can take a video that you can see that he sent me these text messages telling me that this was said. Then I confronted him on the fact that somebody else said it. That I recorded that person saying it was never said, and then he told me not to talk about it. So I said, this evening, what I'll do, and I haven't gotten around to it yet, I need to send you the conversation I had with the president, and then take video of the text message and send it to you. Oh man, I guarantee you, like, there's going to be all kind of Harley Davidsons riding through here and stuff within 5 to 10 minutes just because they're watching me this heavily. I got to put in earplugs and stuff. It's out of control, man. It's out of fucking control. Put some fucking earplugs in before that shit goes down. You motherfuckers aren't going to believe it, so what's the fucking point of talking about it? Pathetic joke of a life. It's a pathetic joke of a life. Surrounded by fucking monsters and pathetic fucking jackass idiot. Retardation and degenerate fucking filth and scum and maggots and jackasses and stupidity and narcissism and just on and on and on and on, and I can't get killed fast enough, and I can't die fast enough, and I can't act stupid enough, and I can't act weird enough, and I can't do enough fucking weird shit, stupid shit. Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! As long as I feel like I'm getting in somebody's head, I guess I got power! That's power! You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking power! That! Getting in somebody's head. That's power! Whoa, man! What the fuck is going on? Can you believe? Can you even believe? Can you even believe what the fuck these motherfuckers think? Can you fucking believe it? I can't. I can't. I mean, technology has evolved 200,000 times in the last 20 years alone. We're going to consolidate everything. We're going to blow up the fucking world, consolidating power, monetary authority into fewer and fewer hands until there's no competition, and then no rule of law. And then, so since there's no rule of law, nobody can be trusted. The nuclear weapons are going to go off. And we're all going to fucking die. And it's going to be fucking great, man, to see, like, I guess, it wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Technology blossoming 200,000 times in the last 20 years alone. That wasn't good enough. That wasn't wealth. Fuck it. I need some fucking shiny metal, like gold and silver. That's wealth. Or maybe just a bunch of fucking paper. You can print up so much of it, it won't be worth toilet paper. You have a bunch of that. That's wealth, man. You fucking people are stupid. So I expect it! I expect you motherfuckers to come in my fucking house! I expect it! Fucking bunch of inbred moron rejects! Man, my expectations can't get low enough! They can't. This motherfucking shit. I mean, I expect you to show up in my fucking house and harass me while I'm talking about something completely different. I expect it! Cause you're not gonna lose it all fast enough, man. Get frantic, man. Get frantic. That's all you know how to do is get frantic. That's it. That's it! You're fucking a frantic, jackass, hyperventilating nobody! So it doesn't surprise me at all, that I can't even get through something like this. It doesn't surprise me, It doesn't surprise me, Tim. It doesn't. Because I have no expectations of these fucking retards. None! My only surprise is that we're not all fucking dead yet. But then again, we're dying real fucking fast. So at least that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the entire fucking ecosystem is polluted with plastic and bisphenol A, and you want to maintain a high level of pollution. You're too fucking stupid. That's what the problem is. You are gone. You are fucking gone. So, if I can just move on for a second. It's like they got to get the center stage here for just a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've all but just talked about, what's going on in somebody's fucking personal life for 5 seconds. They're gonna have to get in here. That they're gonna have to get in here. So I'm hearing all kind of trains going off and shit. That typically is in some kind of indication of, and you'll never fucking believe it. I mean, I would have to go through so much. I'm not gonna do it. But man, it's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare, dude. It's just a fucking nightmare. I can't even do this. You know what I'm saying? Without getting some kind of harassment. This right here was too much. This right here was just a little too much. And wow, I don't even know how I feel about this. This was stupid to try. This was stupid to try. This is just stupid. Because you ought to know. That was going to be too much, That was going to be too much. I hate this fucking life. I really hate it. You fucking people disgust me. And so anyway, I guess what I want to go into next was I got this other guy who I thought he was a friend, and all he wants to do is fucking run me down. It's just another scenario. And so, but I guess in the case of this dude's passing, I guess they saw that as an opportunity to try to endeavor even more. Somebody's just dead. You can't even give it the time of day. You can't even give it the time of day to fucking extend some courtesy to a group of people that probably are going through a lot of pain right now. Not really happy about this situation. And instead, no, you just want to take it as an opportunity to try to throw somebody under the bus and make some shit up. And just imagine, I mean, that could have been believed. You know what I mean? If I hadn't have been smart enough to figure out how to disprove that. See, the burden of proof is on me. You know what I'm saying? You can make up whatever you want about my fucking ass. Now I gotta go out and prove that you fucking lying. Which, good. I mean, at least I've done that much. Now at least everybody knows who you are. Just a fucking liar. You know what I mean? Just a fucking liar. And so, that's just the beginning of what I'm putting up with. And, I sent a text message to this dude the other day. I'm in a business, right? I'm in an industry. I'm in the roofing industry. Not the most, glamorous, job in the world. I go door to door knocking on people's doors, trying to convince them to let me fix their roof. And a big hailstorm hit about a week ago, and so I've done all right this last week. I would say I've done great, but I mean, I've probably made, I want to say that I probably made, 6,000, maybe 7, But if a couple of these don't get approved and they are kind of up in the air, then it'll be around 4, I believe, if what the information I'm getting is correct. Maybe a little over 4 in 7 days. Not bad. Today starts a new week. So, I mean, the hailstorm hit. The day the hailstorm hit, I got on 2 roofs and got 2 signatures. But competition's getting thick in there, and you know, it's just going to be a matter of, well, anyways, it's going to be a matter of time to see what I can get out of it. But the main priority was to get, all I really need is like probably $2,000 just to get my business going again. I've got website people waiting, just need to send some money in, you know, $500 a month. They'll get me organic optimization, etc. It should work, you know, but I was talking to this dude and I was asking him, you know, what can you make in this business? And the dude's basically like, oh, I made about $35,000 last year, but you know, the people who get leads get like, they'll make over $100,000, but my boss only gives it to like the people he's been with him for like 20 years now. And I'm like, all right, well, some time goes on, and like the storm comes up, and I'm asking him how he's doing and stuff, or we get talking back and forth, and like he's telling me like unreal numbers and stuff. She's sending me pictures of stuff like looks like a picture out of a magazine where you can even see the reflection. And I'm like, dude, you know, what magazine did you get that out of? And try not to be really too rude, but he just keeps going and going, and like, see, when I wanted to know how much money I could make, oh, you can't make that much. But now the storm's hit, oh, I'm making a whole lot of money. And then I was like, dude, I'm thinking about calling your business store. I wasn't even going to tell him that, because I got drunk, really, last night. I didn't get drunk, but I drank a few beers. Small ones, little 7-ounce beers. I don't know how many 12 ounces it would have been. But I drank a few beers last night, and I kind of halfway on an empty stomach, and I was like, told him this, which really I knew better, you know, because the type of person he is. And he was like, oh man, we won't hire anybody, etc., etc. And it fucking pissed me off, dude, because for one, about a week, 2 weeks ago, I tried to send him out on a lead for me. You know, granted, my business has gone to the wayside since, what, I was 22 years old. I'm 29 now. So I've lost everything to drug prohibition. Speaking of disgusting people, the probation officer who really rode me hard enough to get me to where I actually went to prison was a serial divorcee, whatever, by the name of Tanya Frymar, who works over here in Dallas, Texas, as a probation officer. And you know, I mean, if you were deluded, she'd call you back the next day. You know, she got a thrill out of it. I'm going to get a thrill out of putting her name out there on Front Street. And maybe nobody sees fit to hurt her, you know. Or maybe they do. But either way, she's got it coming. Way, way many times over. And if she could just get sent to prison, then I wouldn't have to go through this. But justice is not going to be had in that way. So whatever. Enslavement. It's kind of hard to disguise, you know, what you do in the privacy of your own house. You know, it's kind of hard to disguise taking a Jew to an extermination camp. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to disguise that kind of discrimination. You know, I mean, it's straight up discrimination. I mean, same as smoking marijuana, now we're going to take you into a dungeon. You fucking knew it was discrimination. You fucking knew it was enslavement. You fucking knew it was murder. You fucking knew it! And, you know, just the ill nature of people, man, is like, it's really starting to get to me. It's like everybody. It's like everybody. You know? It's got to fucking push a rock around every fucking body. It's got to feel that, man. I can't figure them out. I think that's why I'm losing it, you know? It's because I can't figure them out. I don't know what you are. And to be honest with you, that's where I start to understand hell, because I think, well, maybe even God doesn't even know what you are. You know? I mean, maybe you got to go to hell. You know? Maybe you just are what you are. You know what I mean? You were given choices. God was trying to figure out what you were, because He created you with free choice, so you're independent of God. You're your own thing, your own person, your own being. You decide what you are. We got to figure it out now. You are. That's what it is. Now what the fuck do you belong? Hell or heaven? I guess it's fucking hell. Because nobody can figure your shit out. You're rotten. Do you understand? And so now I'm trying to sit here and figure these fucking people out, man. It's like, dude, you just want to fucking drive somebody in the ground. How am I supposed to figure that out? You know? I don't understand that. Nobody can. There's no explaining it. You can't give it any kind of psychological reasons. Like, oh, well, you know, he just feels bad about himself. He just wants to make other people feel like shit. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm fucking sick of it, bro! It's like, what is it? You know? What makes you tick, man? What do you want? You want blood? What